Alrighty now, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls. Today is day 18 of Let's Talk History / Black History. We have made it thus far through our Black History series, 28-day series. We have about 10 more days to go. And so, with that being, why not give us a big And also with Small Black Business Week making its return to the Mid-South once again in a couple of weeks, why not talk about the very first and unvoiced Black-owned business that actually happened in the United States, which was in 1881. I believe it was in 1881. And so yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here to learn a story and to learn something of Black history. The company, which was supposed to be a moving company and making its transition into the underground railroad, and the moving company was known as E.E. Ward. Again, that began in 1881, and no portion there was not an actual train up under the railroad conducted by an actual conductor. There was no actual conductor, and there was no actual train. But before becoming a multi-million-dollar company, E.E. Ward, once again, was the first Black-owned moving company, which began with 2 horses and a wagon, and it was operated by 2 brothers. The company did not finally become voiced until somewhere between 2020 and 2021, if I'm not mistaken. And when its current CEOs, Brian and Dominique Brooke, took to the Biden administration for it to finally get voiced and recognized as the very first Black business, in about 70 to 120 years, I believe, in which that had happened. So John T. Ward and his brother operated the company during the 1800s, but John and his wife at the time founded the company. Now you guys know, or well, don't know, but I love to support Black businesses myself in any type of way and give them the best support that I have possible that I have. And sometimes when you can't support a business with your funds, a simple congratulations or I see you can be a big appreciative to the heart to the business owner also. And that was something that John was really looking for, John Ward was looking for with his moving company. And I want to own my own businesses one day, several businesses to be exact. And I hope that my fans get to stay along and see my achievements. But John had a plan, and John's plan was to actually help enslaved members escape the Underground Railroad in addition to Harriet Tubman. Now you guys know Harriet Tubman, she actually helped, I think it was 70 slaves escape slavery. And so he also had a plan to become rich and make his family wealthy. Well, however, with his business taking years and decades to become recognized as the very first small business, it received nothing but depression, hatred, idiocy, bigotry, competition, all of that. And he suffered. Not only did John suffer, his company suffered. it's the thing with black business these days too. They suffering a lot. And suffering from thugs. Thugs are terrorizing businesses. And unfortunately, despite the long, hard suffering that people go through, they may win, they may not win. And John E. Um, Ward, he ended up winning. It took him many years to finally be a winner and recognized, but he still fought. And sometimes this is what happened with our unseen tears and cries and slow answered prayers and just our unanswered. You know, we continue to grow between nothing to something. You have to give the best of your luck to everything that you have. Men, women, boys and girls, no matter what it is. And that was the thing. You know, our black history, men and women, have a story that means something to everybody and everything. And it's kind of sad that our black businesses suffer the way that they do. And again, from all the way to today to 70, 80, 60, and 100 years ago, you know, like I mentioned, but you got to keep striving. You got to keep going. You got to keep the train going. And that's basically what I'm doing myself with my platform. And that was what John Ward did with his moving company. His moving company began with 2 horses and a wagon before it became an actual moving truck that moved and helped people to move they furniture these days from one location to the next. And like I'm saying, you guys, you got to keep your train going. You got to keep your train going no matter what. There's never gonna be nobody to stop you. Nobody. Not your family, your friends, the devil, or another company, or a company in competition. Nobody. And now I'm going to wrap it up here. And as I always say, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and get us to our 500 subscribers, because y'all know the deal for our 500 subscribers. I hope you guys learned something in today's Black History series video.